Good morning everyone. Today I am going to start a new chapter. The name of the chapter is Coordinate Geometry. It is chapter number 7. Before starting to the chapter, I will give some primary or preliminary idea of coordinate system, what you done in 9th standard. Suppose if I draw two axes, that is the x-axis and this is what y-axis. If they are intersecting at point somewhere 0, then we have seen that the whole plane is divided into 4 quadrants. That is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third, and this one is the fourth quadrant. Now how to denote the coordinates in the given coordinate system? Suppose here I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what positive axis towards right, and here I will write -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Now here I will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here I will write -1, -2, -3, -4 and like that. So this is the first quadrant, second, third and fourth. In 9th standard, what you've done that whenever we are writing the coordinates in the brackets, so we used to write always the x-axis and then y-axis. So what will be the position of the coordinates in particular quadrant? We'll find that in the first quadrant the value of x-axis is positive as well as y-axis also positive. In second quadrant the value of x-axis is what? Negative, and y-axis is what? Positive. In the third quadrant you will observe that both x and y are negative, and in the fourth quadrant we will come to know that the value of x-axis is positive and y-axis is what? Negative. So this is what in Cartesian system you have done, and you have plot the graph also. And in case suppose you are being asked there, that is 5 - 2 lies in which axis? Okay, 5 - 2. So your answer will be, it will be in fourth quadrant. It is in fourth quadrant. If you are asked that -3 lies in which quadrant, so our answer is third quadrant. You solve such a type of questions also. Then in 9th standard you have done that the x coordinate is also called as abscissa. Okay, and y coordinate is also called as ordinate. Okay, these are the basic things what you done in 9th standard, as well as even you have done something about equation. The equation is what? About linear pair. That is, if we plot a graph, okay, plot a graph of the given equation, it is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then you will find that its graph is always what? Its graph is linear. Okay, that's why it is called as what? Linear equation. So after doing that, we also practice that to locate the point on the Cartesian system, like locating point 3, 2, -5, 7, 4, -3. Okay, here on the Cartesian system we know how to locate the points. So these are the things what we done in 9th standard. Now if we have to find the distance of the given point, okay, in the Cartesian system, suppose the point is on x-axis somewhere here, okay, and it is how much will be the distance of this point from the y-axis, or if the point is somewhere here on the x-axis, then how much distance will be from x-axis. Okay, these are the topics we are going to discuss about in this chapter. Clear? That is, if the point lies on x-axis, what will be the distance of the point from y-axis, or if the point is lying on y-axis, what will be its distance from x-axis. So one thing I would like to mention you clear that, okay, about the points and their coordinates. So one thing you should always remember, that whenever the point is lying on x-axis, okay, keep it in mind, whenever the point is lying on x-axis, its coordinate is always what? x0. Clear? Why? Because the point is on x-axis, so it should not have any contact with y, so its coordinate is always what? X. Similarly, when the point is lying on y-axis, its coordinate is given as 0y. Okay, these are very important things which you have to keep in your mind. The point is on x-axis and on y-axis. So what we have to do in this term, we have to find the distance between the points. What you have to find? Distance between the given points. So how to find distance? Okay, let me plot a graph here. Suppose I am just taking one section of the graph here. It is x-axis and this one is what? Y-axis. Okay, so let A is the position of point somewhere in the plane, and if I will consider its x-axis coordinate, it will be x1 and 0. Why? Because this point on x-axis, and if I am going here on y-axis, it is 0 y1 now, because I am considering as y-axis. And suppose another point is B somewhere. Now coordinates of B on x-axis will be x2 0, and coordinates of B on y-axis is 0 y2. If we to find what is the distance between A and B, okay, how much distance is given between A and B, so we will find it using what? Distance formula. So we are going to derive now. So for that I will construct here M as AM perpendicular to AB, AM perpendicular to MB. So can you see it is a right angle triangle. Now what is the length of AM? I can write length of AM as AM. See, from the origin it is x2 and it is x1. Okay, this is the whole length is what? X2, and now once again whole length is x2 and this length is x1. So the remaining length is what? AM will be x2 minus x1. Okay, AM will be x2 minus x1. In same case I am going for BM. The total distance is what? From here it is y2 from the origin, and from origin this distance is what? y1. So BM can be written as y2 minus y1. This distance will be y2 minus y1. You can see from origin the total distance up to B is what? Y2, and from origin it is Y1. So what is the remaining distance BM? BM will be total Y2 minus Y1 will give you what? BM. Clear? Now in triangle AMB, can you see AMB here? AMB represent what? Right angle. So angle M is 90. So applying Pythagoras theorem, we have AB square is equal to AM square plus MB square. Sorry, you can see here AM square plus MB square is equal to AB square. Now what is the value of AM square? It is x2 minus x1 whole square plus MB is y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is what the distance of A to B or B to E. It is given as AB square is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, or it can also be written as AB is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and this formula is called as what? The formula we just write is called distance formula. It is called as what? Distance formula. So dear student, this derivation is only for explanation. That is in Cartesian system the 2 points are given a certain distance. So how to consider their coordinate? Once again, if I am considering the coordinates of A, on x-axis its y coordinate will be 0, and on y-axis its x coordinate will be 0. Similarly, any point lies at distance B, the same procedure we have to follow here. Then if we have to find the distance from A to B, okay, then we have to apply what? Pythagoras theorem, and whatever the formula is obtained here, this formula is called as distance formula, and we are going to solve the numericals in our next segment. Okay, so for your confirmation, if you want to write, you can write it. Otherwise, this topic you prepare it very thoroughly. Okay.